Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. The Pearl River Basin Flood Control Project continues to be a hot topic as people learned more during tonight's public meeting. As WJTV 12's Margaret Ann Carter reports, the goal of the project is to provide a solution to reduce flood risk from the Pearl River. Margaret Ann.
Well, project leaders say the objective is to prevent another flood from happening like the one back in 1979, which devastated the Jackson area. The more than $340 million project would widen the river at the pinch points, like right around here, that would allow water to go through. But not everyone is on board.
What's in it for us is what I want to know. Why should we go along with this?
The flood control has got to come first. People don't realize, of course, they know about the 79 flood, they know about the 83 flood. They don't realize how close we've come so many times before. As recently as 2014, we had a situation, I won't go into details, but we came almost to about a 79 flood.
Supporters and opposers packed Tuesday's public meeting to hear more about the Pearl River Basin Flood Control Project. But some left unsatisfied, feeling like their concerns aren't being heard.
I feel like tonight these guys really showed their colors by saying this was going to be a public comment and then just getting up here and doing a commercial for it. It's really disgraceful.
Patrick Jerome joined several others who are against the project.
I have concerns about the downstream water. I have concerns about sedimentation, the endangered species, the cost, how it's going to be paid for.
However, project supporters who were affected by the flood in 1979 argue that flood control is imperative.
Back in 1979, our main store, Cowboy Maloney's, was down in the flood area. We had about 10 feet of water in our store. We had a 9-foot fence and 10 feet of water. We had a lumber business at one time. It floated down the river.
As a physician who works at one of the hospitals at St. Dominic's and also at River Oaks, you know, we had a real problem with this back in 1979 and also in 83, where the access to the hospitals was really affected.
Many also see this as a potential for development along the Pearl River, which they believe would boost the economy.
You look at Oklahoma City, what they've done with the brickyard over at Oklahoma City, and when you talk about flood control and economic development in the same package, that's a great deal.
The Rankin-Hines Pearl River Flood and Drainage Control District will be holding 2 more meetings, and they are accepting written comments. Melanie?